Hi there, I want to welcome you to ENC. Nope. I want to welcome you to LIN 1670. This is Ellie Bunting, and I want to tell you a little bit about the course. My name is Ellie Bunting. My office is in L122 on the Lee campus. You can find my email address and office hours and all that good stuff in the course outline. In this course, we are going to be talking about grammar. We're going to start out with parts of speech. That's nouns and verbs and all that good stuff. Probably going to be a review for most of you. Some of you may be learning it for the first time, but that's one of our major objectives, is to go over parts of speech. Then we're going to do sentence patterns. And in order to do sentence patterns, you have to know types of sentences, clauses, and phrases. So we'll get into all that in the first unit. And of course, no grammar course would be complete without capitalization, as I like to say, caps and punks. So we'll talk about capitalization and punctuation in Unit 2. This will talk about commas, semicolons, colons, italics, quotes, all those good things, and the famous apostrophe. In Unit 3, we're going to get into grammar skills, and this is going to include verbs, pronouns, how to use them, more function than just definition. Verbs, pronoun, agreement, modifiers, adjectives and adverbs, good and well, all that. So that's all going to be covered in Unit 3. In Unit 4, we're going to move a little bit into some more complicated grammatical structures, and we're going to talk about awkward construction, which includes a lot of different things: parallelism, comparisons, wordiness, redundancy, and all that kind of stuff. And then we're also going to talk about modifier errors, as in a dangling or misplaced modifier. And our last unit is a short unit on common errors, and those are going to be mostly usage type of errors, spelling, common errors that you make in usage. So I'm looking forward to working with you in this course and going over all of these interesting topics. I'm going to talk a little bit in the next slide about some of the requirements. All right, in this course you will be taking quizzes at the end of every lesson, and each unit has lessons in it. And after every lesson, you'll have a quiz. And I think that's important because it will give you a chance to see if you really understood that lesson before you move on to the next lesson. These quizzes are short. Most of them are only 10 questions, and you get 3 chances. Now, the catch to this is you're not going to see your answers until your last chance. All right, so it will tell you a score, but it won't tell you which ones you got wrong. So you can't just go, and so you're going to have to, kind of study first, and then the ones you're not sure of, maybe write down and do it by process of elimination. So the quizzes are going to count 10% of your grade. And there's a whole bunch of them. So you don't have to worry about, if you don't do well on one, it's not going to kill you. Every single lesson has a quiz. All right, let's go on. To unit test. There are 5 units, and after every unit there's a test, and those are 20 questions, and you only get one shot at it. Okay, 20 questions, and it will cover the unit. So my advice is the best way to study for the unit test is to take the lesson tests and do well. And go back, and the last time you take the lesson test on your 3rd attempt, you will see your grade. And you'll see which ones you missed, and you'll see what the correct answer was. All right, in addition to the quizzes and the unit test, now the unit tests are 40%. I don't know if I mentioned that. So we've got the lesson quizzes at 10%. The unit test, there's only 5 of them, but they are 40%. All right, so make sure that you study for those. All right, next we have discussion postings. You're going to have 2 postings, and those are 200 words, and you'll respond to a classmate for 100 words, and those are going to be 20% of your grade. You will also have 2 learning activities. Now these are going to be little short exercises that you'll be doing, and I'm hoping to make them fun. I haven't figured them out yet, but they're going to be worth 10%. And finally, you're going to be, at the very end of the class, showing me how much you've learned about grammar. You're going to write an essay with no mechanical errors in it. It's going to be 1,000 words, and I will give you a choice of topics. All right, now that pretty much covers what the requirements of the course are going to be. I will go over some of the other things that you need to know in the next slide. There is no book, which is good news. All of your materials are going to be delivered on Canvas, and I will show you what we're going to do with that in a minute. All right, that's the course management system, and you will be taking your tests on Canvas, submitting your assignments through Canvas. So if you're not familiar with Canvas, I'm going to put a little orientation up there that you can take a look at so you can make sure that you know how to use the course management system. This is an online course, and we have no scheduled class meetings. If you have a problem, or if you think you want a review session or something like that, I will gladly meet you either individually or as a group sometime to go over whatever problems you are having. Let's talk a minute about due dates. Due dates are on Canvas. I'm going to redo the syllabi because I did make a few changes since I sent that out. If there's a conflict between Canvas and the syllabus, use Canvas. Those are the most recent dates. So we will make sure that we get Canvas, the dates are on Canvas. I am not closing anything right now, so if you miss a date, you might get a little penalty for being late, but you'll still be able to take the test or submit the assignment. Okay, now we're into the Canvas course, and this is not published yet. It will be published as soon as I get everything on it tonight. When you open up Canvas, this won't be here anymore, but when you open it up, you'll see your introduction, and I'm adding some stuff to here, like this video will be here, your syllabi will be here, all the other information that you might need to know. But if you go in here to Unit 1, this is how it's set up, and I don't have all of them open yet. I've got Units 1 and 2 open. So when you come into Unit 1, you'll see, whoa, that's way too thick, isn't it? Okay. Unit 1 is going to be March 20, is over the 23rd, so it takes 2 weeks to get through Unit 1. I try to start every week on a Monday and end it on a Monday. So you'll start this on March 9th, and then you'll see what's due here. Some of the due dates aren't coming off. The due dates will come in here. So you have until the 23rd. I think lessons 1, 2, and 3 are due on the 16th, and I think these 3 last lessons are due on the 23rd. And then if you come in here, you'll see the unit on capitalization and punctuation. Those are the only ones I've got open right now, and I'll open the rest very shortly. So that should give you an idea of what Canvas looks like and what you'll be working on in here in Canvas. So I'll get rid of all my nasty marks, and I will get everything posted. And if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. Thank you very much.